Well, howdy y'all. I decided to go for a little stroll down a trail across the road from my mom's house. That kind of leads down to the river. I showed this trail in a previous video that I did regarding New Year's here in Minto, Alaska. I think I showed you guys this spot here. There used to be a cabin down here. Spiderweb that I just walked through. So there used to be a cabin here. As you can see, like all this stuff here, like I think that's an old bed there, some cinder blocks, it's an old chair. There used to be a cabin here, but obviously there's not anymore. Old stairs. Anyway, I just decided to go for a little stroll. I think I'm gonna continue following the trail down to the river. So you can see this trail actually leads, I don't know if you can see, but this trail leads down to the river out in front of the village, just down a little steep hill. So I think I'm going to continue on down that way just to check it out and see what everything looks like now. So that's kind of all I got going on right now. I just wanted to show you that little spot. I think this is an old fridge. Made it down to the river. Gee whiz, this harsh sunlight is making it really hard to find a good exposure. Anyway, so I made it down to the river. There's a game trail down here. I don't think I showed that last time, but a game trail is basically a trail used by, well, by animals, be it bear, moose, wolf, rabbit, what have you. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to go for a walk down here. There's no real particular reason I wanted to come down here. I just felt like going for a walk through the woods. All right, well, that was fun. I'm gonna head back up now. So, coming back up the hill now, I decided to stop here again just to kind of show you a little bit more of it, because I realized I didn't really spend much time sitting here showing you like this little site here. Now, I remember when I was younger, I've probably asked my dad several times, as well as my mom probably in there somewhere, who used to live here, and they did tell me, but I don't remember, so I may have to ask my mom again. But you could find some pretty interesting stuff. I mean, there's an old chair, some of the fabric's still on it. I grabbed a thorn bush on my way up the hill. That was unfortunate. There's a old broken up ceramic bowl, a measuring cup. Ugh. It's a school book, like hanging racked thing. Looks like an old pot holder, maybe. A coffee pot or a teapot. Some kind of rusted, I'm assuming that's a stand for something. Old can, pot lid, bowl, pie dish, window mosquito screen, dish rack, and this nightstand looking thing. Oh hey, it's a Stanley 30-foot tape measure. Oh, oops. There's another old bed. This is an old bed. This looks like a, yeah, it's just a bed. I was gonna say a box spring, but it just looks like it's it just looks like it's a bed. The poppery. So this is a popcorn air popper, and that means this must be the lid for it. So it would go something like this, and then this would sit on top of there just like that. Have your bowl to catch the popcorn down here. Dope. Old stovepipe. Cool beans. There's an old window. Another one, and another smaller one. There's my mom's house at the end of this line here. And this here looks like an old sled for hauling wood and water and whatnot. Looks like an old dog house. The dog's food can. That's a beer can. This is an outhouse with a toilet seat inside. Dope. Yeah, that's an outhouse. Mm-hmm. It's a gasoline stove and lantern fuel. Chevron Bezo fuel. And here is some electrical wire. It's an extension cord. Now, I doubt it was wrapped around the tree to begin with. It was probably set down on the ground over here, and then a tree grew up around it. Oh, and mind you, I live in Alaska, so The only reason I'm able to like pull like wood things out of the ground and rummage my hand through dirt is because we don't have snakes or any other kind of like major venomous spiders and scorpions and whatnot. So it's quite safe to stick your hand in underneath some moss and you won't worry about getting bitten. You might get bitten by a like a spider, like a little one, but not venomous. And also it's September and cold, so most of the bugs are kind of, you know, they're kind of... I am now in the cabin, the same cabin that was shown in a previous video that was still only about a 6 foot high wall all the way around. It is now enclosed, has a roof on it, has a door installed, a nice big window, and all of the sheetrock is finished, and now I'm just taking my time working on taping and mudding all the seams, and it's coming along nicely. It's holding heat super well. Even if the floor isn't insulated yet, it's still holding heat nicely. Super proud of this project. This is something that I've been working on by myself. Now actually this whole project didn't actually take very long. The only reason it's not done yet, and it seemed like it took a long time, was because I left Minto for 2 months to go to Nashi, and even like 3 weeks before that I wasn't here in Minto, and I was able to get back at it when I found my way back here in August. Just kind of ever since I've been back, I was just kind of taking it little by little, day at a time, and now we are here. Sheetrock is done. Like I said, just working on taping and mudding. I'm going to take my time with that, and then after that will be painting, trim work, and then flooring eventually. Oh, before I get into more interior stuff, I will need to insulate the floor, because that's what will determine if it's usable this winter or not. You don't want to stay in a little cabin with no insulated floor. It's not very fun. Your feet will be cold constantly. So I got a bunch of R30 insulation, nice thick stuff to stuff under the floor, as well as some paneling to hold it up underneath. So that'll be super nice. But yeah, so this is progress on the cabin so far. I think the last time I showed it on the channel, it was about yay high on the outside. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Wow, this lighting is awful. Sorry, I'm by my lamp right now. So today is the next day. I didn't really film anything else yesterday because I didn't really do anything else yesterday. I did go out to the cabin a little bit and worked on the cabin, on a little more taping and mudding yesterday, but not for very long. I was only out there for maybe like 30 minutes or so. I'm just doing as much as I could in that little bit of time before I had to go in and make dinner and whatnot for the girls. So I didn't really do a whole lot after that little walk yesterday, and besides that little work that I did in the cabin, yeah, I think that's all I have for this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm getting text messages. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, take care, and have fun.